Okay, here we go. Freestyle Friday number 9.
What is up, guys? My name is Scuba, and welcome to another tutorial. I did one of these earlier, and it's pretty late, and I don't really want to be loud, so if I sound a little bit quiet, it's not my mic turned down, it's just I'm not talking extremely loud, but I should be talking at like normal voice about that. So today we are doing a Sony Vegas screen pump tutorial, and I am doing this purely for new and upcoming editors. One of my friends that lead sticks with me, Frosty, he wants to get into editing, and he asked me to make this tutorial, so I said sure, why not. My last tutorial I made for another editing friend that basically taught me almost everything I know, that wanted to know how to motion track using Cinema 4D and Buju, which I've known how to do since like 2014, so I said fuck it, yeah, I'll teach him. And yeah, so that's pretty much what we are doing here. So firstly, I just want to make sure I have good project settings and all that stuff. Yep. Stop being stupid. Alright. So, let's just sync this up. Could look for gunshot, but like I said, I look for that little dink, the bullet trail. That's how I sync mine. This is purely screen pumps, so firstly, what you have to do is have all the syncing for the beats and whatnot. So, like these things, I believe, these are kicks. Yeah, okay, so that's what we'll do for the screen pumps. Go back a frame. Yeah, that works. Alright, so I'm just going to do all this syncing stuff. I'm sure you guys already know how to sync. If you don't, then I will make another tutorial on that. But this tutorial is based on screen pumps, so I'm not going to show you how to sync. I'm just going to line my stuff up.
Billy, I'll tell you why I chose this beat. I was driving around, it was real sunny the other day. Made me feel like it was like a Sunday morning after church as a little kid when my pepper used to buy me and my sister Slurpees. That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me
Alright, that should be enough markers. Like I said, not doing too much of an edit. So what I'm just going to do, that should be enough, I believe. Let's see, when does the... Okay, so we can go here. Let's see here. I'll go there. And now let's just go to some point in the kill cam. Go right there. Like I said, I'm not doing a great edit. This is just for, you know, screen pumping purposes. Alright, now I need to sync this shot. And boom, right there. So we're gonna split that clip and gonna sync. Wait, let's see. What's this on? Oh yeah, that works. Okay, so guess I'll have to add a little bit more markers. We'll just go through here. Pretty sure that's one. That's gonna be one. Yeah. This is gonna be another one. And that's gonna be another one. Alright. So you'll have all your effects and whatnot, and then the shot's gonna hit right here. Probably can't hear me. And you're going to want, you know, all of your... Go away, OBS. Alright, and you're going to want your stuff and whatnot, like your screen pumps. I'm sure you're doing your effects and whatnot. I don't know why I'm saying all this. I'm just showing screen pumps, so I'm just get to the point. There are two different ways you can screen pump. The way I do it, and actually I don't know why I'm saying the way I do it both ways, depending on what the edit is. So say if there's a lot of cut clips and everything, I will end up using this over here, which is track motion. There's the pan and crop tool for the entire track, and pan and crop, which is this stuff. I I could show both ways, but it's pretty much the same for both. So I'm just going to show it through this way. The only difference between doing it this way and doing it this way is this does the entire track, and wherever you click on the track, it just all stays the same. You don't have to separate it into different things. So we are going to start this one, and what I like to do for the first one is go 2 frames ahead, and this is actually, I need to 60 FPS. I'm just do this. Sorry, it's like a thing, I guess. I don't even know if that's still synced, is it? No, yeah, it is. Alright. So what I like to do, like I said, 2 frames forward. Zoom this in just a little bit. Yeah, maybe about there, that works. And this is how you get the smooth screen pumps that you see editors that use After Effects do. So you're going to go to the next marker. You don't have to use markers if you don't want to. This is just my personal preference. Add a keyframe, next marker, add a keyframe. This is the fastest way to do it, if you ask me. And on this last one, since it's a transition, I guess, what I like to do is zoom it in a little bit more, and I do this little curve thingy sometimes. I don't do it every time, just do it sometimes. Now you're going to click on the keyframes, go back, reset mask. Go back 2 keyframes, reset mask. 2 keyframes, reset mask. 2 keyframes, reset mask. And you pretty much just do that throughout the entire edit. It ends up looking something like this. Alright, I'll just do the rest of the edit for, you know, the sake of it, and I'll speed this up and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. And not actually, I will do this last part. I'm just gonna show you guys both ways. So let's just go here. What we're gonna do, we're doing this in the track motion one. So first, what we want to do is add a keyframe so this stays stock or normal. I'm gonna go 2 ahead and drag this down because this is not the same as the pan crop one. So let's go somewhere about there, and now we can just go through the rest and add the keyframes. I like to use insert sometimes because it's a lot faster. We just insert and then click, and fuck it, we'll do these ones too anyways. I don't care. May as well. And notice right here how I didn't do the little spinny thing that I was talking about earlier. That's because it's not a transition, actually. See, it just stays kill cam. That's why I did not do that. So let's go here, go back to restore size, I believe. Yeah, I think it's just restore size, that's it. Go back to restore size. I'm not there. Faster. Go back to restore size. Go back to restore size. It's not really a time-consuming process. It does take a while if you do it this way, I feel. I feel like it may be faster in the pan crop, but this just makes it all a little bit easier, I guess. And then let's see here. Actually, let's just cut this off here. And for this part, let's let's see. Let's do that. And let's rotate it a little bit. Not that much. A little bit. Zoom it in a lot. There we go. And now, wait, I don't know why I saved. So I'm just going to add one more thing to make this look a little bit better. This makes screen pumps look a lot better. It is S shake. I'm not going to give you guys my settings. If you want my settings, let me know, and I'll do more tutorials, but I don't know. So here's the entire thing. I don't feel like I need to do a render just because it's going to show fine here and it's in best quality. So here it is. Alright, so if you noticed how it does this outside thing, that is because of the S-shake. Now see if I take this off, it still has this stuff. That is because it is pumped in too far, or I did the pump backwards. Probably ended up doing the pump backwards, which would make sense. I'm a little brain dead sometimes. Let's see, did I do the pump backwards? Yes, I did. Did the pump backwards, guys. That's alright. So don't if you're going to can't believe I did that entire thing backwards. So if you're going to do it this way, right, there are 3 keyframes here. Oh my goodness. Okay, stop flying around everywhere, you piece of crap. Alright, so if you are going to do it this way, you don't actually pull it out. Or maybe you do, I guess. I guess I did it like backwards. So I made this the restore keyframe. This one was right. All of these ones I did backwards. So make sure you do it right. So I can I'll flip all these around. And I'll show you what it looks like.
Just let me go. At a house party getting jammed up. You were Tony Danza. When they ask who's the fucking boss, put your hand up. Never put it down cause you're banging to the anthem. 2010 trend, put the iPod on random. Wonder why I tried to play this instead of Hanson. Probably cause it gets the people moving like a handgun. Just like the little white fellas up in M. Happy Easter from the motherfuckers living in the mansion. Yeah, Freestyle Friday number 9. Thanks to Ratatat for letting me steal their beat. It's very kind of them. They're nice guys. Anyway, happy Easter weekend, I guess. I'm about to go up to Philly. I'll tell you why I chose this beat. I was driving around. It was real sunny the other day. Made me feel like it was like a Sunday morning after church as a little kid when my pepper used to buy me my sister Slurpees.
Alright guys, so one thing I want to point out, this is not just for like screen pumping, this is for most editors. If you notice this, how these markers seem off of place, that is because I changed these settings so they don't match anymore. See, like this, I changed it to 60 FPS instead of 59.94. So if you don't know if your clips are 60 FPS, but somebody says they're 60 FPS, they are most likely just 59.94. So what you should do is just let your project settings confine to them, and that can do all that stuff on its own. So I just went through and I did all the screen pumping with the pan crop stuff. Took all that other stuff out. So, I mean, I use the other one, but I don't use it very often. I like to go through and do this stuff. So let's just, this is a preview, I guess. And, yeah. So there it is, and personally I think this does look a lot better with S-Shake, but if you cannot get access to it, then it's not your fault. Let me just, let's see here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, then it's not your fault, but I'm going to put some S-Shake on it. And there we go. That's pretty much going to be it. I am going to change these black bars a little bit. Fix them to my liking. There we go. And, yeah, that's pretty much going to be it, I guess. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped. And I'm sorry if it was kind of cringy. I'm going to try to edit out the cringy parts or speed up all that other stuff. Cut some parts out that are not needed. Maybe I'll just leave them in and make it funny. I don't know. But thank you so much for watching. If this helped, then be sure to let me know. There are going to be a lot more edits coming in the future, so don't worry about that. And yeah. So, if you want me to make another tutorial on something else, then let me know in the comment section, and I'll do that. So here's the final, screen pump slash S-shake thing, I guess. So here we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.